Look up at the sky. On a clear night, away from city lights, you might see a few thousand stars. But that is just a tiny fraction of what is out there. Our home galaxy, the Milky Way, contains hundreds of billions of stars. Think of it this way. If you were to count every grain of sand on all the beaches on Earth, you would still have fewer grains of sand than there are stars in the universe. The scale is immense. It makes you feel small. Now, consider the planets. For a long time, we only knew of the planets in our own solar system. But in the last few decades, our telescopes have revealed a stunning truth. Planets are not rare. They are common. We have discovered thousands of exoplanets and numerous galaxies beyond our own. From gas giants like our very own Jupiter to rocky worlds like Earth. This profound silence has a name. It is called the Fermi Paradox. Physicist Enrico Fermi first posed the question during a lunch conversation in 1950. He considered the high probability of extraterrestrial life and contrasted it with the total lack of evidence. The contradiction is stark. The universe is ancient and vast. The ingredients for life are everywhere. The math suggests other forms of life and intelligent civilizations like our own should be possible. Yet, there is no one. Not a single confirmed signal. Not one definitive artifact. Not a trace. The paradox is the gap between what we expect to see and what we actually see. An empty stage. Imagine a massive concert hall. Posters outside advertise a festival with thousands of bands. The parking lot is full of cars. The doors are open. You walk inside. The hall is filled with people in every seat. But there is no music. There is no applause. There is no talking. Just an empty existence. The Great Filter is a simple but profound concept. It proposes that somewhere along the long evolutionary path from simple chemistry to a space-faring civilization, there is a barrier. A filter. It is a step that is incredibly difficult or dangerous for life to overcome. This barrier is so high that almost no species ever makes it past. The existence of a great filter would explain why the universe is not filled with advanced alien forms. They were all, or nearly all, filtered out at some point. The silence of the cosmos is the sound of life failing to pass this impossibly hard test. The question for us is, where is this filter? Thinking about this leads to two starkly different scenarios, with different meanings for the future of humanity. The first possibility is that the Great Filter is behind us. This scenario would work in our favor. Why? Because it would mean that we've already accomplished one extraordinary yet rare step. The hard part is over. We have already passed the test that led to the filtering out of alien forms. Perhaps the origin of life itself from non-living matter is a 1 in a trillion fluke. Or maybe the leap from simple, single-celled organisms to complex, multicellular life like plants and animals. If the filter is behind us, it could only mean that we are special. We might actually be one of the first intelligent species in our galaxy, or even the entire universe. Let's explore the first scenario more deeply. If the Great Filter is behind us, what could it have been? One of the most likely candidates is the very beginning of life itself. This is the step called abiogenesis. It is the process by which life arises from non-living matter. On Earth, this process happened billions of years ago, but we still do not know exactly how. It might require an incredibly specific and unlikely set of chemical and environmental conditions. Think of it as a perfect planetary soup, struck by lightning at just the right moment. If this step is the filter, then microbial life might be exceedingly rare across the cosmos. Another possibility is the jump to complex life. For about 2 billion years, life on Earth was just simple, single-celled organisms. Now, let us consider the other, more sobering possibility. The Great Filter is ahead of us. This scenario assumes that life is common, intelligence is common, But something prevents civilizations from surviving long after they become technologically advanced. This something is the filter that awaits us in our future. And there is a possibility that we're already creating it ourselves, right at this moment. The greatest dangers could come from the very technologies that have made us so advanced, where a species becomes too powerful for its own good. One obvious candidate: self-destruction through wars. As technology advances, so does our ability to create better and more deadly weapons. A global conflict with advanced weapons could send us back to the Stone Age, or wipe us out entirely. Young civilizations might burn bright, then burn out. Another filter is the technology we cannot control. Think of the rapid development of artificial intelligence. The journey from a lifeless rock to a star-faring civilization can be seen as a long series of steps, a cosmic gauntlet, if you will. For a planet to produce a civilization that we could detect, it must pass through all these steps. 1. The right kind of star and a stable planetary system must form. 2. A planet must exist in the habitable zone of its star with the right chemical ingredients to support life. 3. Life must actually begin. 4. This life must evolve into complex organisms. 5. One of those organisms must develop high intelligence. 6. That intelligent species must develop technology and science. Finally, it must survive its own technological adolescence and become a sustainable, long-term civilization. The great filter could be any one of these steps, or it could be the cumulative probability of all of them. If each step is just a little bit unlikely, the combined chance of getting all the way through can become vanishingly small. Think of it like a series of coin flips. To succeed, you have to get heads 10 times in a row. And so we are left here, on our small blue world, listening to the vast cosmic silence. We can interpret this silence in different ways. A sign that the spark of consciousness that has ignited on this planet is a rare and precious flame in the dark. If that is true, it is our profound responsibility to protect this gift, cherish it, and carry it safely into the future and beyond the stars. As we continue to listen to the quiet, one final question remains. A question not for the universe, but for ourselves. Faced with this profound silence, what will we choose to do next?